What's up, Grognard? Sam here, and I am excited to be joining you today to do a special pack opening. But before we get to that, I just wanted to thank everyone for being here, and I wanted to thank all of you for continuing to support Grognard Games. The fall sale, Fall into Gaming sale, was a great success thanks to you. We were so happy to be able to offer so many awesome deals. It's not something that we do very often, but we felt like it was time to do that. Hot on the heels of opening our third location in Algonquin, we thought, hey, let's celebrate, let's have some fun. We're a couple of months into this new store. Let's have a big sale and see what folks think. And you guys were awesome, and hopefully you were able to grab some super cool stuff at some super good deals. We will, of course, be having a couple of more sales throughout the season, so stay tuned for those. We have our traditional sale, of course, towards the end of November after Thanksgiving. You know what I'm talking about. We will also be doing a special sale during the Bizarre Bazaar. Now, of course, the Bazaar has so many wonderful items. You're going to find miniatures, you're going to find board games, you're going to find all sorts of odds and ends and interesting bits and bobs. But the one thing that you don't necessarily find a lot of at the Bizarre Bazaar, just due to logistics chiefly, but also because it's not necessarily something that people are moving in that respect, are TCGs. So we've decided that we are going to have another singles sale. That's right. You're going to be able to pick up singles on sale, discounted prices throughout the whole weekend. Now, as you know, the Bazaar is in Batavia, but the sale will apply to all 3 locations. So you'll be able to pick up TCG singles on sale the weekend of the Bizarre Bazaar. That, of course, is October 18th and 19th. Stay tuned for more information about that. But we thought it'd be a wonderful way to kind of celebrate the Bazaar. And also, we've been taking in so many cards lately, building our TCG player stock, also building the Algonquin singles, that we just happen to have a lot of singles right now. So we figure, why not? Why not slash some prices and move some singles and get them into the hands of the folks that really want them? Of course, we will also be offering some special deals coming for like Small Business Saturday and Black Friday, so stay tuned for those. We'll also be rolling out the Secret Santa program very soon. We are thrilled with the response we got last year, but we want to make it even better this year. We want it to be bigger and better. Everyone sign up. It is an incredibly fun time. It does not matter how much money you have to spend, how little, how extravagant you want to be. We just want people to enjoy, to get in the spirit of giving, and to find ways to maybe check some things off of your list that otherwise maybe the friends and family that you have don't necessarily know that you really, really, really want some new Lorcana cards, or you need that last piece to complete your 40K army, or whatever the case might be. This is a perfect opportunity to do that. We will also, of course, be having those wish lists in store so that if your friends and family do want to shop for you at Grognard Games, they'll be able to come in the store, ask for your wish list, and see what you've put on it. So again, it's a great way not only to join in on the Secret Santa fun, let your Secret Santa know what you're looking for, but also to let your friends and family know what you would like from the store. Whether it's an accessory, a single, anything you can think of, a new board game, a plushie from Algonquin, whatever. There's tons of stuff, of course, that Grognard Games offers, and we want to make sure that we make it as easy as possible for you and your family and friends to pick up that special gift for the holiday season. So stay tuned for more details about Secret Santa. Make sure you have things in mind for that wish list so you can put them on there. And of course, the Bizarre Bazaar will be coming up October 18th and 19th to kind of kick things off. Great way for people to earn store credit, great way to find just those odds and ends that you might have been looking for that maybe they don't make anymore, so we can't stock it, and now here's your opportunity to get it. Just a great opportunity for deals. Of course, pricing wise, and we always talk about this, price things the way that you think that they would sell at a garage sale, right? That's kind of what this is. It's a gaming garage sale. This is not necessarily an opportunity for you to turn that old limited edition model into gold. Now, that's not to say you can't bring that old limited edition model in and price it like it's gold, because who knows, maybe somebody will want it, maybe somebody will buy it. But in our experience, a lot of the Bazaar goers are looking for deals. They're looking to pick up stuff in bulk. They want to spend money, but they want to get a lot for their money. So think about that when you're pricing your things. Don't undercut yourself. Certainly don't blow it out to the extent where you're giving it away for pennies. We're not asking you to do that. We just want you to be thoughtful when it comes to setting those prices. A good rule of thumb, this is something that one of our regulars in Batavia had said at one point, and I completely agree with it. Take a look at those eBay sold listings, right? If you've got that collector's item, take a look at the eBay sold listings. See what it has sold for in recent past. Kind of collate the last 10 or 15 sales, take a look at those, average out that price, then knock off about 20-25%. That's the price that you want to sell it for at the bazaar. Trust me, that's what it can move for. A lot of times when you're seeing things sold on eBay for those prices, people aren't actually getting that money. So much of it goes into fees and processing, plus there's taxes, et cetera, et cetera. So just a good rule of thumb. We'll talk more about that in the future, but I thought I'd throw it out there. Lots of exciting events coming up. Stay tuned for all the information, of course, about all the TCG events that we've got on the horizon, including Gundam Set 2 release. It's going to be limited. I wish that it wasn't. I wish we had enough for everybody. Same thing with the starter deck event that just happened. It's going to be limited. Make sure you get in on it early. Buy that ticket. First come, first serve. It's going to be a good way to get new product. If you've made a reservation for product, as soon as we know our allocations, of course, we will call you. We'll let you know pricing, all of that sort of stuff. And then, you can choose to pay for it then, or pass on it for now, or whatever the case might be. But of course, we will be getting product. We just don't necessarily know how much yet. Riftbound, of course, that's the other big one. Riftbound allocations, same situation. We're not getting nothing, which is great, but there are going to be some products that are very limited. So if you've got your name on a reservation, expect a call soon. We'll get that all figured out, hopefully within the next week. Of course, Magic the Gathering Avatar. Avatar is another one that's going to be super high in demand. We hope to be able to offer some pre-orders very, very soon. If you put in a reservation, expect a call very soon as well. When it comes to getting stuff on the table, we've got some really exciting events coming up. In Batavia, we're going to be doing an event called Follow the Moonstone Road. Tim, the manager over in Batavia, and Ashley, who of course is a huge champion of Moonstone, came up with this wonderful idea. It was Tim's idea. Ashley kind of helped to finesse it and make it fit for the Moonstone community. It's a really, really great game. It'll be a lot of fun, something a little different and unique. So if you're interested in Moonstone, perfect opportunity to jump in and get some games in. We're also going to be having some 40K events coming up that'll be really exciting. Towards the end of November, there's going to be this awesome doubles event that's got a little bit of a narrative behind it. We're looking to fill the tables. We want to get 16 teams, 32 people all day long. Let's have some fun. November 22nd. Keep your eyes peeled for more information about that. I believe the tickets are indeed available now. I know they are. I put them up on the website. That's what I do. So check that out. It'll be a lot of fun. Of course, we also have our RTTs coming up for 40K. There's lots of stuff in the pipeline. Go to the events page at grognardgames.com. You'll see everything. And while you're at grognardgames.com, make sure you also check out the TCG player link, which you'll be able to see all of the cards that are not listed on our website, that are not available in store, especially in Batavia and Roselle, but are available on our TCG player account. You'll be able to see tons and tons of awesome Magic singles, Gundam singles, Lorcana singles, and coming soon, Pokemon singles. That's right. Grognard Games Algonquin, of course, has been carrying Pokemon. We're super excited. The new set, Mega Evolutions, just dropped. We have had a great response. We've had people in for the leagues that we've had. We are very fortunate to be in a position where we actually have some product. I venture to say we probably have more product than a lot of other stores in the area. So head over to Grognard Games Algonquin, see what we've got going. We've got Mega Evolutions boosters. We are all out of ETBs. Those sold very quick, and we didn't get a lot of them, but we are getting some more in. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first. Grognard Games will be getting more Mega Evolutions ETBs in very, very soon. They're going to be extremely limited. If you want one, get your name on that reservation sheet. We'll give you a call as soon as it's in. Again, let us know if you still want it. If you pass on it, that's totally fine. Obviously, it will sell. I believe we might be out of Mega Evolutions bundles as well, but we still have booster packs, and you can pick up booster packs in store. Of course, Saturdays in Algonquin is our Pokemon League. The league has been a lot of fun, so check that out. Promo packs, prizes, stickers, etc., all sorts of stuff. The ability to buy some product that we are setting aside only for those Saturdays. So if you want to, check out all of our Pokemon, Saturdays are the days to do it. We will have stuff out every day now. At first, we were only selling it on Saturdays, but now you can buy stuff every day. There's also more Mega Evolutions on the way. So if by chance we do sell out, which again, we've got quite a few boxes right now, so we're sitting all right. If we do sell out, however, we will be getting more in. And of course, for Phantasmal Flames, we are going to hopefully have even more. And for Phantasmal Flames, we're also going to be doing pre-release. So if you're interested in a Pokemon pre-release, Phantasmal Flames will be the first one that we do. I believe that's going to be November 14th. More details will be coming about that soon. But let's get to why I'm here today. All right. Pokemon Mega Evolution is out right now, and Mega Evolution is the new base set, if you will, in the new series. I got a box of it right here. We're going to crack this open. We're going to take a look at these cards, and the cool thing about this is every card that you've seen me open is going to be available at Grognard Games Algonquin. You will be able to buy these either through our TCG Player account or go into the store, take a look at the kiosk, and you can pick them up there. So let's see if we can pull some big hits. Of course, right off the bat, we know one hit that we're going to get, and that, of course, is the promo card that is in the enhanced booster, of which this is. So we're going to crack this open. You'll see that. Now, I do want to let everybody know before I get too far into this that we are opening the boxes before we sell them. We're not selling sealed boxes. We are not in the business of supplying third-party sellers, which is totally fine. Third-party sellers exist. People pay them money. I'm not going to knock it. It's the capitalist society that we live in, whether we like it or not. So that said, we are unsealing all boxes because we are trying to dissuade people from doing that with our product in stores. So you cannot purchase a sealed box at Grognard Games, but you can certainly purchase a box. All right, let's head over to the table here. We got our beautiful Grognard Games mat from the lovely folks at Jank Mats. And of course, you can purchase these in store right now at any of the 3 Grognard Games locations. And this, of course, is the Mega Evolution booster box. We got it right here. You can see includes 1 bonus illustration rare style Pokemon card. And we know what card that is, of course. It is the beautiful Bulbasaur illustration rare. It is a gorgeous card. I really love this. And of course, you put it together with the Ivysaur and the Venusaur, and it makes a beautiful connected art. So, and it's got that Mega Evolution stamp. Of course, if you know anything about Pokemon right now, those stamp cards are a big deal. People are really liking them. So we do have a few of those at the store. We have, again, cracked boxes, so we do have some of those available if you are looking for them. But let's get started and open up some packs of Mega Evolution. Very excited about this. Now, again, this is a store box. This is not my box. I didn't buy a box, take away from y'all. This is a box that I am cracking for the store, and I get to do it on the channel, which is a lot of fun. I love opening cards for the channel, having a good time. So let's see what we got. There's the Pachirisu with the electrified incisors. Very cool. We got the Gravard. Look at that big fluffy dog. And there's a Bulbasaur. There's just your base art Bulbasaur. We got a Shroodle. We got a Mega Signal item card there. Shedinja. Look at that. Very, very nice. Inteleon. Vulpix, great card here. The illustration rare for this one is absolutely gorgeous, and if we're lucky enough to pull one, that'll be super cool. Tink foil, and in the look at that right off the bat, Mega Lucario EX, super beautiful card. Just amazing foiling work on these Mega cards. So cool. And of course, Lucario is our poster boy, so very cool looking card. Really digging that one quite a bit. We're going to sleeve that one up right away. Of course, that will certainly find its way into the store for singles. Really excited to be selling Pokemon singles. That's something that a year ago this time, I don't think we saw ourselves doing. But now, here we are, right? 2025. It's a different world. We have 3 stores. We have lots of cool stuff to be able to supply for all of you. Thank goodness for the distributors. Little ice cube right there. Bayleaf, Spearow. I'm not going to read any of these. Onyx. We're just kind of flipping through, checking out what we're going to find in the store. Magnezone. Acerola's Mischief. Now, of course, the special illustration rare for this is one of the big hits of the set. So, hey, if we get one of those, that'd be super cool. Another Magnezone. Look at that. The foil. The Sizzlipede foil. And Xerneas. Now, Xerneas is another super cool card. I'm a big fan of this card, period. But some of the special treatments that this card got in this set are also very cool. So we'll make sure, keep our eyes peeled for that. Of course, there's the gold cards. If you know anything about Pokemon, you know that there are gold cards for this set, and those gold cards are highly sought after. Big chase cards. Looks like the odds on those are like 1 in 1,200 boxes, so I don't anticipate a gold card for us. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we will pull one, and if we do, then hey, you might be the person that card goes to if you come into the store and pick it up. These beautiful foils. And there's the Mega Latias. Wow, check that out. That is beautiful. That is just an amazing card there. Man, I am shocked. Is that the Now I'm not. No, okay, that's not the special illustration rare. Whew, for a second there, I was like, "Damn." No, this is just the ultra rare. But it is gorgeous, and that is definitely a chase for some folks. So hey, if this is one you're looking for, you know that Grognard Games Algonquin is going to have it. Let's leave that bad boy up right now. Man, what a great looking card. Uh, yeah. Whew. It's going to be hard for me to not want to pick that card up. But I won't do it. I won't do it. That card is for you, Grognards. That card is for you. I will happily pass on the good pack openings here to our amazing Grognardians. We got the Snom. We got the Magnemite. Lopunny. Look at that. Just some really great artwork in this set in general. They've been really knocking that out of the park. Another great piece of artwork, actually. Destined Rivals for Scarlet and Violet had just some of the best art that we've seen in a long time, quite frankly. Not that the art before that had been bad or anything. It just really kind of upped the game, and I feel like Mega Evolution has some really great art as well. Spoink, another Snom, this time in the reverse foil, looking really, really cool. And then we got the Meganium. Meganium, this is actually a really good card if you're looking to build a deck with. So I would say keep an eye out for Meganium. I don't know if it's going to enter into the meta, so to speak, but I do know that it's a card that a lot of folks are including in decks. It can certainly go into a Gardevoir deck if you're looking to build that. So, yeah. All right, look, we got a Sandshrew. Another really nice card there. Litleo, Launcher, Dink-a-Dink, Strange Timepiece. Digging that. Celebi, Volcanion, Tinkatuff. Very nice there. And then we got the Jinx and the Clawitzer. Again, just some really, really nice art from this set. So, a little bit about me. I was a huge fan of the Pokemon game for the Game Boy. I was kind of right on the cusp of aging out, frankly, for that crowd, but I just loved the game. It was so much fun. I had a buddy of mine. He was blue, I was red. We had them on our Game Boys, played those games, just, kind of enjoyed the cartoon quite a bit. And then, flash forward a couple of years and there's a TCG, and I picked up some packs, picked up some decks, and enjoyed it, played it, and then just kind of aged out, quite frankly. And at that, whoa, look at that. Very cool. The Mega Abomasnow EX. I love this card. It is a super good looking card. Just love the blue and the purple, shiny, glittery gorgeousness. So, I'm an OG Pokemon fan, if you will. I started, I've always, for the longest time, I had a Pikachu that sat on the dashboard of my car when I was in college. I had a plushie that I retained, was never kind of far from it, but again, kind of felt like I had aged out of it. I picked up a couple of video games here and there, played them a bit, and then eventually, though, had kids. And my daughter loves Pokemon, like just absolutely loves it. And so that has been a way for us to kind of like connect and unwind. We've been playing a lot lately. Started off with one of the Battle Arena boxes. I've bought her a few packs here and there. She just really, really enjoyed it. And Lunatone Hollow Foil. And that's been a really cool thing for us to kind of like connect over. Obviously being a gamer, being a fan of TCGs in general, having experience with Pokemon, it's just been kind of fun to kind of pass that on. And she's she's been playing Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch. She's got books, she's got comics, she's got cards, she's got her own binder. So it's been a lot of fun to do that, and I'm really looking forward to just kind of seeing where she takes it, because she does seem to be really enjoying it. And I hope it's something that kind of carries on for a while, because it'll be a fun thing to kind of share. Kyogre, again, some really cool art. Whoa, wow. Now this is yet another one of the pretty big hits from the set, the Marshadow. And the big reason why is there's Pikachu hanging out in the foreground here. I mean, as far as illustration rares go, this is great. This is probably the biggest hit illustration rare wise that you can get in the game right now, or in this set rather. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hopefully that makes somebody very happy. You can come into the store, the Steelix, of course, and pick that card up very, very soon. Give us a little time, of course, to get everything all processed and in the system. You're going to have to be fast on it. So, if you saw that and you really want it, give Grognard Games Algonquin a call right now. And yeah, we'll see what we can do for you because it will hit TCG Player otherwise. And this thing is hot. This thing is hot. Let's see here. Let's see what TCG Player tells me real quick. As of right now, whoa, this thing has shot up. Holy mackerel. I was looking at it the other day and it was sitting at around like $40. Now it's up to $70. And it has got, let's see, 270 listings sold in the past few days. Wow. All right, people want that Marshadow. You got Pokemon, you got Pikachu in there rather, and I mean, I get it, right? Who doesn't love Pikachu? I love Pikachu. We got Score Bunny. So this has been a good box. This has been a good box so far. Cannot complain. Mega Evolution has been a really cool set. It is not necessarily the type of set I feel like to really kind of like redefine the meta by any stretch. But it's got some really cool cards, really great artwork, and just some fantastic tools to add to the toolkit if you're looking to build some decks. And it's always fun to crack packs, right? And right now with the way Pokemon is, getting packs, opening some packs, seeing what you get can be a lot of fun. And if you're like me, I don't care if the card is 50 cents or $70. I care if it's a cool looking card, and if it's it's got a cool treatment, if it's got cool artwork, and then of course if it does something great in the game. That's what I really care about. So the other thing that's nice about Pokemon is you can build like a really, really good deck for Pokemon pretty cheaply compared to a lot of other games out there. $50 will get you a great deck. $100 will get you the meta deck. Will get you more than the meta deck, quite frankly. Lily's Determination. This is a great card. Not only is it a great card, but it is one of the special illustration rares, and one of the most in demand cards right now. We got a Steelix, and then we got Dialga. Love that Pokemon. So I think that real talk, like Pokemon right now is definitely in a weird place, as are a lot of TCGs. The question, of course, that is in everyone's mind: are they just not producing enough? Is that the problem? Is the problem that because speculation is so high, you have so many people buying to sell that are buying to hold, that's why there's not enough around? And the answers to all those questions, I think, is just yes, quite frankly. And I hope that Pokemon makes more cards. I really do. I hope they just make a ton of cards, flood the market so that everybody can get it. But does that make good business sense? So there's so much that goes into it, and it's part of a huge, deeper conversation. And ultimately, I just want people to have fun with the hobby. And I know that can be difficult sometimes. We're doing everything we can to make it not difficult, which is why we put pack limits on, which is why sometimes, woo, look at that, the Manga Kangaskhan EX. Love this card. I have one of these actually. And I just think they did such a great job with the treatment on the Mega EX cards. They look great. And I'm really loving them. But we do our best. We're never going to be the cheapest price in town, more than likely, but we're certainly not going to be the highest. We do our best to discourage those third-party sellers as much as we can, and get cards and product into your hands. And I probably said too much, but I just felt like it bared saying, because we are here for the community, and we love the communities that we bring into the store, and there's so much, frankly, that goes into running and having a game store, and for my part, marketing a game store. And is sometimes we're not always going to get it right, but we certainly are trying to do what's right. We're trying to do the best we possibly can for all of our customers, all of our communities, and it's a lot of folks to serve. It's a lot to do, but it's worth it. You all are worth it, and I genuinely believe that. And I think that the more that we can the more that we can kind of find ways to bring product into the store, make sure it's getting into the hands of the folks that want it, that want to use it, that want to play with it, that want to put it on, put it in a binder and show their friends and that sort of stuff. The more we're going to do that. It's not possible to always do that, obviously, but we're going to do the best we can. And that is a Grognard guarantee. Um, we're seeing some cards here. We're seeing, already we've got play sets of some of these cards, which I think is great. So if you're looking, to deck build and you're looking to grab play sets, obviously you're going to be able to find stuff. 132 cards in the set. Phantasmal Flames is actually only going to have 90 cards. That Raikou is awesome. I love that art. I love that reverse foil on there. Very cool. And then we got the Kyogre holo foil. So I think that hopefully things will get better. It does sound like they're going to be printing more of Phantasmal Flames. It's weird. We thought that they were going to be printing a lot of Mega Evolution, and that may still be the case. It may be the case that there's going to be another wave. I've heard. They don't really tell us anything, believe it or not. We just buy it, but we are hoping that there will be another wave. It looks like we are getting more in. Sand Slash, very nice. So there will be more on the shelves soon. We have stuff in stock right now. Again, I think that probably sets us apart from a lot of stores in the area, a lot of stores in the country. But we do have product for sale, so you can come in and get it right now. Ninja Ask, very cool. So that is definitely something. Woo, check it out. Ultra rare item, Premium Power Pro. There's your Powerade for Pokemon. And we're going to do the best we can to stock as much as we possibly can. We are subject to the whims of allocations, just like every other store, just like every one right now when it comes to any TCG, especially Pokemon. But we're going to do the best we can to have as much as we can. We're going to get some accessories in soon. We have people asking for accessories, so stay tuned for binders, sleeves, deck boxes, all that sort of stuff. There's our Vulpix, and we will hopefully have all of that in very soon, within the next couple of weeks. Again, I want to just remind everybody, we are getting ETBs restocked. We will have a very limited amount of Mega Evolution ETBs in stock at Grognard Games Algonquin very soon. If you have not already gotten your name on the reservation list and you want one, I encourage you to give Grognard Games Algonquin a call. Do not hit us up on the Discord. Do not send us a message on Facebook. Call the store or come in and say, hey, I really would like to get an ETB for Mega Evolution. We'll put you down. We'll call you as soon as it's in, and then you can come in and pick it up. We love talking to folks on Discord. We love the people that reach out on Facebook. But when it comes to reserving items or scheduling events and that sort of stuff, a phone call is always the best way to go. Scheduling events is a little bit different. I don't know why I said that. Scheduling events is best actually done on one of those other platforms, because then we have a paper trail for it. And we don't have to necessarily write something down right away. Ninetales, look at you, Ninetales, gorgeous. But yeah, we're always, myself especially, always paying attention to Discord, social media, anything you see on social media. 99.9% of the time I've written it, I've posted it. Woo, look at that. Mega Camerupt, super cool. Look at those flames. I love it. And we're always paying attention to the discussions that we see, especially if it has anything to do with the store policies, anything like that. So we are aware. We're listening. We're seeing what's going on. We're doing our best to stay fluid and reactive. Any situation that might come up. So never fear. We're here. And some of you have probably spoken directly to me already. So and if you haven't, you can always hit me up. I'm Sam FWW on the Discord. I'm not saying I'll get back to you right away, but within 24 hours I should get back to you. So yeah. But yeah, this is fun. Another Premium Power Pro, the beverage of superstars. I don't know why I said that. Magnemite. Ooh, check it out. Delibird. I love that. That is pretty. They've done such a wonderful job with these ultra rares and illustration rares. I think that those cards in particular have been, special illustration rares obviously are the most in demand, but the illustration rares are gorgeous as well. And folks have really flocked to them, no pun intended. And then we've got the Vettel. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, as far as a box goes, like we've gotten some hits. Got a big hit in the Marshadow. Got that Delibird, which is cool. The Mega Lucario, ultra rare. So yeah, I mean we're doing pretty good with this box. It is definitely fun to open Pokemon. again, having played the game quite a bit lately, I'm definitely focused on the playing aspect of it, but the collecting aspect of it is kind of where I initially came from. I was buying stuff all throughout Scarlet and Violet, and I gave a lot of that stuff to my daughter, quite honestly. But I mean, it's ours. It's in the house, whatever. But the fun thing about cracking packs, of course, is finding those shiny cards, those cool cards, the great artwork. But I'm always a fan of, like, what's this card do? Um, that tends to be just as exciting, if not more exciting, for me. But Mega Evolution as a set, again, has gone over pretty well. It's going to be interesting to see if it does do anything to the meta. Again, I don't think that it's necessarily going to shift it too much. Again, there's some really good cards in here that will certainly find their way into some of those meta decks, but I don't necessarily think it's going to change where that meta is at. Gardevoir is still going to be kind of the top deck that gets played. But we'll see what happens when Phantasmal Flames comes out, because a lot of talk right now that could kind of change the game up a little bit, which is always fun. So we'll see what happens. Another one of those clots are hollow foils. And of course, Phantasmal Flames is also bringing us that amazing Charizard Ultra Premium collection. If you know anything about the Ultra Premium collections, those boxes are super sweet. Lots of really cool accessories, lots of great stuff. Super hard to find rare promo card and packs. If you're interested in getting one of those, put your name down on a reservation right now, because they are going to probably go fast. I heard a little rumor, though, that they are printing a lot of them, so hopefully that means we'll be able to get a lot of them in the store and sell those to you. They do tend to print a lot of those, believe it or not, but they are still things that just fly off the shelves. So I highly recommend, if that's something you're interested in, that you go for it. Oh yeah, Mega Absol EX, love it. Absol is a super cool Pokemon. In other Pokemon news, we got Legends Z through A coming out October 16th for the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. I'm stoked about that. The game looks really fun, looks very cool. It's, kind of open world-ish. It's an action, role play game, as opposed to being turn-based. Everything is kind of, in real time, but it looks really cool. I'm very much looking forward to getting in on that and seeing what my daughter does with it as well. We'll see. Again, she's really enjoyed Let's Go Pikachu, which is basically kind of a rough remake of the original game, Pokemon Yellow, actually. But it's been a lot of fun watching her play that, and also just watching her kind of embrace a TCG. Beautiful Bulbasaur. Look at that green. That's awesome in the foiling. And then we got that Raikou hollow foil. And next year, of course, is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. So we've got some really cool stuff on the horizon. Gen 10 is in the pipeline. We'll see what that brings as far as, games go, and, what they'll be doing to celebrate for TCGs. Again, hopefully by that time things have been righted and they're printing tons of stuff so everybody can kind of get what they want and celebrate that 30th anniversary. Again, we're going to do the best that we can when it comes to stocking product in Algonquin, and we are also going to do the best we can to try and get some singles in there, which is why I'm opening this box. Ooh, what's behind here? Oh, I thought it was something. The Xerneas hollow foil looks very cool, though. I love that card. Have I already said that? I believe I have. So as we get through this box, again, should be super, super cool to see Pokemon singles in the store. We've already had a lot of people ask for them. Well, guess what, folks? They're coming. They're coming very soon. By the time you see this video, these cards will probably already be in Algonquin. They won't be for sale yet. They'll just be there. They'll be entered into our TCG Player account. If you see anything in this video that you're like, I want that card, then by all means, call Grognard Games Algonquin. Say you want that card, and we will happily reserve it for you before it goes to TCG Player, where it will undoubtedly sell quickly, especially that Marshadow. $70. I cannot. It was literally under $40 just like 2 days ago. It's wild. So yeah, right now, Pokemon, TCGs in general, kind of the Wild West. It's very different from the way that it was even 6 months ago. And Pokemon by that point was already crazy, but now, it's pretty much everything. Gundam, One Piece, Magic, the upcoming Riftbound, get in, get early, register for events, play in the events. Same for Pokemon. Come and play in our league. If you come into the store, you give us your Play Pokemon number, we put you into the league event. It helps us. The more people we have playing in the store, the more product they send us. The more product they send us, the more that you can buy, the more that you'll have access to. And again, if you're playing in that league, if you're a part of the league, you're going to have access to stuff that not everyone else might have access to, or just more of it. So again, that's Saturdays in Algonquin. Come on out, hang out, play some games, complete some objectives, get some stickers, get some promo packs. It is a good time for all. Crack some packs, shoot some videos, stream, do whatever you want, have a good time. And of course, for any of our organized events, leagues, etc., we always try to support you as best we can with lots of cool stuff. In this case, of course, it is Pokemon Play that is doing that, because Pokemon Play is awesome, and they offer a lot of really good 100% free to stores, mind you, support. If anyone is watching right now and you work at one of the other companies that doesn't provide 100% free support to stores, do it. Just do it. Come on. You don't need that money. And it allows us to help the community and gets them excited. And then they're playing. Don't charge us hundreds of dollars for prize support. Whoa, there's the Mega Gardevoir EX. Gorgeous card. Just gorgeous. Loving it. Look at that eye. So cool. But seriously, I get it. Some companies have to charge for it, especially depending on what they're offering. But, with the big box of stuff that Pokemon sent us for 100% free, I say again, I think there are some companies out there that could, maybe do a little better. All right? Yeah. I'm a little unfiltered today. I hope that's okay with everybody. I don't know if it's okay with my boss, but Todd doesn't watch these. What am I saying? Corfish, Fiero. But yeah, I think that, official support, organized play support is super important for any game, whether it's a miniature game, TCG, board game even, etc. And to be able to offer that. I even talked to the guys at Army Painter. They stopped in our store not too long ago after the Alliance Open House, which is one of the big distributors, and they came in and look at that Houndstone illustration rare. That is gorgeous. I love it. Absolutely love that. All those purples. Cinderace. Is that the first Cinderace that we've seen? I think it is. How about that? Cinderace is a cool card. But yeah, I was even telling the guys at Army Painter, I was like, look, one of the things that you could do that would really benefit stores and hobbyists, I think, is offer some sort of equivalent of organized play, right? And they kind of do already. No, I'm not trying to call them out by any means. Army Painter is awesome. They offer some really, really cool stuff. They send us free paint and free brushes and all that sort of stuff to support things, whether it's our, if we do a paint and take, if we're doing painting lessons, etc. Army Painter is awesome. But they were just kind of asking for suggestions. One of the things I was like, game companies that offer organized play support and stuff, right? What does that look like for a painting company, right? What does that look like for you guys to say hey, come in, do this event for Army Painter, and this is the thing you'll get. This is the thing we have to support that. And so, we'll see what comes of that. But we are separate from that. We are thinking of having some painting events in stores very soon. I don't necessarily want to call them painting competitions. They're not necessarily competitions that we're throwing around so much as they are showcases, just the opportunity for people to get in there, show off some of their stuff, get some feedback, maybe win some cool prizes, that sort of stuff. So stay tuned for that. We're really, looking into ways that we can kind of support that side of the community. We always love anytime we are holding any sort of miniatures tournament or something like that, when people come in and there's always going to be a, best painted army sort of thing or whatever. It's always super cool to see what's on the table. We have some incredibly talented hobbyists at Grognard Games that attend our events, and it's just a joy to see what they put on the table. I'm always amazed. As someone who considers themselves fairly adequate when it comes to painting. Slap chop is my friend. It's always really cool when I see stuff that just kind of takes it to the next level. So kudos to all of you out there who are taking it to the next level. Tangela, or Tangela, whatever. Clauncher, another pack of Risu. But I'm just excited to to see what the community brings every time, whether it is their hobby skills, what army they've chosen, the reasons behind their army, the lore behind their army, the decks that people are building, the play mats that I see, whether it's a custom play mat or just something that I haven't seen in ages. Ooh, we got another. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Check that out. That is awesome. I think that's the ultra rare, right? I believe. Yes, the ultra rare Mega Absol. Wow. Gorgeous card. Gorgeous card. That's one that you're going to want to pick up. We are just heavy with hits. I mean, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, including the Marshadow. I mean, and that is just about as big a hit as we could get, aside from maybe one of those gold cards or something. Super cool. And we still got packs to go. We're getting through this box. I'd say there's a chance, believe it or not, that we could still get like 4 more hits. I'm not anticipating anything else big. I don't think we're gonna get another special illustration rare or gold card or anything, but we could still get some more ultra rares. Definitely some EXs. The Ultra Ball, the ubiquitous Ultra Ball. I haven't been around in the store quite as much as usual. For those of you that don't know, I also work as an actor. And when I say work, I work, I get paid, and, I do that thing. And I have a show right now. So if you're so inclined, head up to Glenview. Oh, we got another one. Look at that. The Mega Molly EX. Looking good. You want to head out to Glenview to Oil Lamp Theater, which is place that I've worked at a few times now, and I love it there. I love the shows that they do. I love the people that they assemble. I'm currently in their production of Gaslight. So you can come see me in Gaslight. See me in a very unsavory manner. But anyway, it's what I love to do. It does take me away from the store a little bit. It makes me a very busy human, to say the very least, whether I am in the store during the day, at rehearsals at night, shows at night, tech all day on the weekends, etc., etc., etc. But I try to make sure I've got plenty of time for you. No, most important thing is to have plenty of time for my kids and my wife. It's a passion of mine. It's been a passion of mine for a long time. I love it. I'm so thrilled that I get the opportunity to do it. I'm so thrilled that Todd is understanding about that passion and has been since day one when I walked into the store for my interview, has supported that 100%, has never given me grief for missing time, etc., etc. So pretty awesome. My job's a little different at Grognard Games. You see me around. I'm not always necessarily behind the counter. I'm not, doing that sort of stuff. It's a different kind of job, but it is a necessary job with how big that we have become. And I'm very lucky that I get to be in the position to do it. So writing copy, doing videos like this. And it's all, it all takes time, right? Like this video will probably shake out to be about an hour long, right? And that hour long video will probably take another 2 hours of like post-production, write-up, etc. So it's it ends up being 3 to 4 hours worth of work just to do an hour video. And some people spend way more time on that sort of stuff. I mean, I'm just kind of like throwing these out there. I'm not doing a whole lot of editing. I'm not adding in a lot of special effects. I'm not doing any of that sort of stuff, right? So it's a little bit different than some folks, and some folks spend a lot more time on those videos that can take upwards of 8, 10, 12 hours for that much content. But trying to keep it simple enough. But anyway, all that said, it's a lot goes into a lot of this, and a lot goes into everything that folks are doing in the store all over. So yeah, next time you're in Grognard's, think of Grognard. Everybody's working hard to make sure that you got what you need to play what you want. All right, we're down to our last 3 packs of Mega Evolution. Come on, Mega Evolution. Don't make me a liar. There's got to be at least one more hit in here. One more hit. One more hit. I think we're going to get one more. Let's see what we get. I got a Magnemite, a Vulpix, Bulbasaur. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me, Pokemon Center Lady. It's always fun to do these pack openings, to do box openings, sprue reviews, etc. I don't get to do as many as I'd like to. Sometimes that's because of product limitation. Oh, well, I guess Shuckle came out to play. I was not wrong. We did indeed get another hit. Loving that. And this one is our illustration rare. Beautiful. Another Clawitzer holofoil. So there we go. Mega Evolutions did not make me a liar. We did indeed get a couple more hits. I think that puts us at like 16. 16 is that seems to be about the average. Might get more, might get less. Probably not going to get too much more than that, honestly. I've heard of some people getting like 14 or so, but 16 seems to be about the sweet spot for what you're going to get. Which I think is a healthy amount of hits, quite frankly, for a box. Especially with how much some of this stuff is going for these days. But what does it mean to you? How much is it to you? That's the thing that's important. Let's just play games and have fun, not worry about how much something's worth. That said, I'll tell you what it's worth because it is a part of it too. And I know some of you want to know that information. Another Mega Lucario. Check that out. Wow. 2 Mega Lucario EXs in one box. That's funny. That our second to last pack. So like I think it was our first pack that had that Mega Lucario, or our second, and now our second to last gets us another Mega Lucario EX. Very interesting. Yeah, this box has been very generous to us. Very, very, very generous. But the cool thing is like if you're getting like 16, 17 hits in a box of 36 packs, I mean, then you come in, you get 6 packs at a time or something like that. You're probably going to get a couple decent cards, right? So, yeah. Nickit Snom. Last pack magic? I don't think so. I think we're done. I think we're done with hits. I think we've gotten all we're going to get from this box. I think to ask for anything more would just be greedy. And we don't want to be greedy. So there we go. Oh, I take it back. We did. Geez Louise. We did get another hit. Wow. All right. This has been the box that has just kept on giving. I mean, wow. All right. I mean, we can't complain, right? Ultra rare night stretcher. I mean, whew. Let's count these hits up one more time. And again, we're not even counting our Bulbasaur promo card that we got from the box. Let's get down to business here. So we got our night stretcher. We got a Mega Lucario EX. We got our Shuckle illustration rare. A Mega Mawile EX. The Mega Absol EX ultra rare. Look at that. So nice. The Houndstone illustration rare. The Mega Gardevoir EX. The Mega Absol EX. The Delibird illustration rare. The Mega Camerupt EX. The Premium Power Pro. The Mega Kangaskhan EX. The Marshadow special illustration rare. Whew. That's the big hit from the day. The Mega Abomasnow. The Mega Latias EX. So nice. And the Mega Lucario EX. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 hits. I mean, I think it's been a good day at the office. And if any of these cards speak to you and you're interested in picking up any of these cards from Grognard Games, please give us a call, reach out, or head over to our TCG player. If you are not in the area, go to TCG Player Pro, Grognard Games, and you will see all of the cards that we have available for you. And maybe you will pick up one of these cards. Maybe that Marshadow's got your name on it. Maybe you're looking for that Lucario EX. I mean, whew, tell you what. That is just, that's what it's all about. No, what it's all about is having a good time. What it's all about is enjoying this hobby, enjoying this game, playing games. For me, it's all about playing a game with my daughter, hanging out with my kid. So I love that I get to do that. I love that Pokemon is something that she and I can share, and that it's something that I was there for when it started, and I played those video games and I enjoyed those video games, and was a big fan. Those first what, 3-4 years of Pokemon's existence, seeing it go from a Game Boy game to having the 64 games to having the TCG, was super cool. And somewhere around here, in addition to my 1994 Magic cards, I also do have some of those original Pokemon cards. Maybe I'll be able to find them and get them out for you and show you what I have from the old days. I don't think I have anything big. I don't think I have anything that's going to like blow the doors off, but I guess at the end of the day, it's still first edition Pokemon, right? All that said, let me know what you like about Mega Evolution. Let me know what you're looking forward to for Phantasmal Flames. Let me know which cards you are excited about that we pulled today. Hit us up in the comments below. Like, subscribe. It helps us out, gets the channel out there, helps the store out. And again, the better the store does, the better we can do for you. So stay tuned. There's always exciting things coming from Grognard Games. Head over to grognardgames.com. Make sure you hit that events button. You're going to see all of the events that we've got coming up. You can even filter that by the type of game that you're most interested in, whether you want to get granular with Magic the Gathering or you just want to put TCGs, see what we've got going on with TCGs. You can do that. You want to filter by location, you can do that too. So hit up your favorite Grognard Games location today, whether that's Roselle, Batavia, or Algonquin. Of course, you can also shop online or our TCG player account, which you can get to also by going to grognardgames.com and then just clicking that little TCG player button. If you got cards you want to sell us, you can hit the buy list. Currently, you're not going to find Pokemon on that buy list yet, but you will very soon. Stay tuned for more information about that. That's all I got for today. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of one another, stay safe out there, and always, always roll responsibly.